Annual appearance, Joe Wolfe. Hey, Joe.
Whoa, Bart.
Joe.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, I can't believe it. It's
Yeah.
been 25 years you've been bringing the newspaper to us.
That's right, we have, and it's all good news.
It's really nice. It's color and everything this
Sure.
year.
Yeah.
Tell us about this Kiwanis newspaper tradition.
Well, it goes back to 1918. So for 106 years, we sold a newspaper. Now, it originally started with the newspaper, I'll say boys, because I think they were mostly boys when they were selling on the streets. And the Kiwanis members would take and buy the papers from the boy, in other words, whatever they would normally make, and then go out and twist arms. And, you know, if the paper costs a nickel, they want to get, you know, $1. So that was kind of the original tradition. It later morphed into a special Kiwanis edition, which is a printed edition. That goes back into the 1940s, and we still continue that today. So the Kiwanis members write the newspaper. It's very informative about all the stuff that we do. It's particularly aimed, our projects are especially aimed for children. So anything to do with kids, that's Kiwanis.
You guys should do this every week. I mean, you probably got enough stuff to talk about because you're really a busy club.
Well, yeah, we are. Yeah, if you went through the paper, there's 8 pages, and every page
You
has
just bought.
something.
Can I buy one from you?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Yeah, thank
In fact,
you.
keep the one
That's
that
from
you
all
have
of
right
us.
there. I'll
We
put
have
that in
some.
the profit kettle.
We have some pictures. We don't want to give away the whole, all the content in the paper, but we're going to show some pictures of the
Oh, yeah.
salespeople.
Yep. That's Chris Cook selling papers. I believe he's at Polly's.
You'll be
So-
all over town on Friday.
Oh, we'll be all over town, yeah, from Sam's Club to right downtown here to all the Polly's locations. Now that particular picture is our bike program. We donate 98 bikes and helmets to elementary schools in the Jackson County area for Reading Month, which is March. And the schools figure out who the winners are, but there's 2 winners in that picture, and the police department also help us a lot with that.
Former
So-
Sergeant Mazer.
Yes, Jeff Mazer was the chairperson of the bike program this year. So yeah, Kiwanis does a lot of things. Again, it's all about kids. Now that's our flag project. That's the largest fundraiser that we have.
You should have sent him down to Columbus.
Oh yeah, plant
Yeah.
a flag.
Yeah.
Well, that flag would have went over better than the one that was planted. I think, I hope. But and there we're packaging meals. It's the middle school at Parkside and Jackson High each packaged 10,000 meals that were
Wow.
distributed by the Salvation Army here in Jackson. That was 20,000 meals that went out. And that's all done with the supervision of Kiwanis members and the students in the schools.
It's really
So
cool.
the kids feel great that, you know, they can contribute something to their community. That's the splash pads, and that's again all about kids. That big bucket has a giant Kiwanis K on it, and Kiwanis is one of the founders of the splash pad at the Cascades. So again, it's all about kids.
Joe, when you total up all the dollars that you as a club have contributed to this community and the programs in this past year, what's the number?
Well, it's over 96,000. It's in the paper here.
96.
Yeah. We've contributed more in different, different years. We're actually looking at a large project that could involve another playground in the county, but I can't tell you too many details on it. Frankly, I don't know them all, but that's kind of one of those things where if we can do it, we will.
Well, these programs, they are so life-changing for so many, like the shoes and boots for kids that don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. What that does for a kid is amazing.
Well, it is, and a lot of them come to school with kind of raggedy tennis shoes and so forth, so either a school social worker or maybe the school teacher will send them to they have vouchers that Kiwanis donates, and the vouchers will take the kids to Kohl's, and what Kohl's gives us a discount on top of the voucher. Shoes are not cheap anymore. Maybe they never were, but they're more expensive now than ever. So the vouchers enable the kids to buy a pair of shoes. And it's amazing. And over $12,000 was spent last year, and that's exactly what we raised at the newspaper sale last year. So all the money from the newspaper sale goes directly to buying shoes and boots for kids.
Well, there's just one of many reasons to support the Kiwanis Club, and one of our most active service clubs and long-running service clubs as well.
1918.
And Joe's been there every year.
Well, half of them.
Half of them. You are one of the longest serving members, and several of the members are honored in the newspaper. Read about Dr. Jim O'Connor and Lee Zimmerman and others.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
Okay, well, thank you.
We'll
Thank
see
you.
you.
It's always good to talk about Kiwanis.
Always welcome here. Friday, all over town. Look for the Kiwanis Club. Come downtown if you can't find them. They'll be in front of the post office.
Absolutely, we'll be there.
Thanks, Joe. From the Kiwanis Club with the annual newspaper sale, Joe Wolfe.